Diagnosis assessment. The case overview. Client is a 40-year-old African American male who has issues with alcohol. Client has 2 DUIs and entered the Substance Abuse Treatment Center for initial intake. The social worker here is to assess, engage, intervene in the treatment plan. The end will explain the social work skill used and some limitations to the assessment.
Hi,
Hey, how you doing?
good. My name is Victoria Ajayi. I'm a student from Mocha State University, social work. Um, why are you here today?
Um, well, it's kind of hard to talk about, but um, I'm court mandated. My PO told me I had to be here. I got 2 DUIs. This will be my second DUI. Um, and I don't want to hurt my wife, but I had a domestic dispute between my wife last year, and I just want to address everything so I can be back on track.
Oh, it's good that you are here today. But before we continue, I would like you to tell you the confidentiality of social work. That is, what the discussion between me and you will be private. I'm not going to tell. It's not going to go beyond this place. But there are some issues that if you tell me, I can keep it with myself.
Okay.
I have to tell my supervisor. The issues are if you tell me that you want to hurt yourself, or somebody wants to hurt you, or you suspect that somebody is trying to hurt you.
Mhm.
So I have to tell my supervisor.
Okay.
So beside that, all other issues will be within ourselves. So can you tell me detail what brought you? Let me hear more about the issues.
Well, my first DUI, I was partying a little too hard. I was young. My second one, I realized I had a drinking problem. And I get real irritable when I drink. I hit my wife. I never really wanted to hurt her, but yeah, I think it was the alcohol that I really couldn't stand myself afterwards. And I really want to make it back with my wife. I really love her. I want to get back in school. Um, I just got my social security card. I maintained some employment. Just got hired. Um, and I just want to, just make everything right. I think this time I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna take it serious this time.
Oh, you take good decision. Or like as you said, you want to go back to school. You don't want to. Is the as a result of drinking that made you hurt your wife? You take a good decision. Hi, can you tell me about your health condition?
I'm in pretty good health. A couple years ago, I just had a serious asthma attack. But other than that, I'm in good health.
Oh, okay. What about your family member?
I have 4 sisters. I have 5 brothers. We are close. All of us are tight knit. We love each other. Most of them are not here in Baltimore.
Where are they living?
I got some in Florida, Texas. I got some in South Carolina.
What race do you belong to?
I'm black.
From here. Oh, my name is Victoria. I'm a social worker from Mocha State University. Um, the scheme we use on this video, we use confidentiality. I told my client what we discuss we stay within ourselves here, except if there is any hurt, if he's going to hurt himself or somebody wants to hurt him or he suspects that somebody is trying to hurt him. Then I reflected the response face to face. I listened to him. Then I summarize everything at the end. The weakness on this on my client is that as a result of too much drink, he used to hurt his wife.
Hi, my name is Jamar Barnes, a social work student at Morgan State University, and three things I want to talk about in this particular expose as it pertains to the diagnostic and assessment process. Number one, we're going to talk about some ethical considerations. Number two, we're going to talk about biomedical factors. And number three, a limitation of this video. Let's start with the biomedical factors. Remember, such information should be taken from the professional's perspective as well as the client's perspective of their perceived medical health. Why do we do this? Because it encourages the client to assess their own health status, which would be advantageous in the treatment planning process. What that looks like in the video is Victoria asked me, how do I feel about my health? I did not have to tell her. Number two, let's talk about some ethical considerations. Because mental health professionals owe it to their clients that this diagnostic efforts and the treatment strategy that follows it is quality driven, we must emphasize some ethical considerations. In this particular expose, Victoria emphasized confidentiality. She also emphasized that there is no such thing as absolute confidentiality, stating that if I wanted to harm myself or others, that she would have to disclose that amongst other mental health professionals. And last but not least, number three, I want to talk about a limitation. I think sometimes we look at the symptoms of problems instead of the problems itself. I think the practitioner could have probed the client a little bit more on his domestic situation as well as his drinking habits. I think that would have assisted us to understanding the present behavior and the past behavior and how it relates to the present situation. Thank you for watching.